So today I'm going to show you how to make this 3D sort of folded flower using 8 double-sided pattern paper circles and then one circle as the base. So you would just cut your circle base. I've cut mine 2 inches, the same as all the other circles that I have here on the front. It could be bigger on the back if you wanted it to be a bit more secure, but 2 inches is perfectly fine to hold all of these in place. And then the technique is going to be the same for all 8 circles. In my example that I made, if you look, I reversed them. So like one piece looks one pattern, the next piece the other pattern. So I took this technique and flipped it backwards for every second one, but you can do them all the same direction. So all you're going to do is take your circles. For the first one, I'm going to call this darker side, side A, and this butterfly side, side B. So I'm going to take side A and collapse it on itself, fold it in half. So now all I can see is side B, these butterflies. So now I have a half circle with side A hidden inside, and all you can see is side B. Then you're going to take that and fold it in half the other direction. And now you have, just looks like a pretty little piece of pie. From there, this is the simple part. So you've just taken a circle, folded it in half, folded it in half again. Now you're going to take just only the front layer of the circle. So right now when we look at it, all we can see is side B. All I can see is the pattern with the butterflies. I'm going to take just only this front layer. So there's 4 layers there. I'm taking just only the front layer, and I'm going to fold it down just to where the circle meets the seam. And I'll show you what I mean as soon as I get it folded down here. So now it looks like that. So I've taken that circle, that crescent shape there, and I've folded it down like that, and I've made sure to only fold that front layer. So the other 3 layers are all still exactly as they were, but the very front layer has been folded down. Then I'm going to flip it and do the exact same thing on the other side. I'll show you again using only that front layer. So this is the first time in our folding that we're able to see both pattern A and pattern B. Both sides are showing in one part or another. So now when I flip it back and forth, both sides have that top layer folded down just to the seams, just to those corner points. Now that was sort of the whole mission of all of those folds. Now that I've done that, I'm going to leave those small little crescent folds that I just did. I'm going to leave those intact, but I'm going to unfold my first 2 folds. So I'm going to unfold it in half and unfold it in half. So now I have a full circle except for those 2 little creases that we created from that fold. So full circle except for those 2 little creases we've created. Now I'm going to lay this down flat. You won't be able to watch me do it, but as soon as I'm done doing it, I'll pick it up and show you what I mean. I'm going to lay it down flat, so side A is facing me, and those 2 little flaps that we've just folded are going down towards the table. So all that I'm seeing when I look down at my table is this. This side is facing down. This side is facing up to you. Then I am going to take the little flaps that I folded and fold them to meet in the middle, which I realize those words don't make any sense, but I've taken this flap that I folded and I'm bringing it in and folding it to line up with the center line. So you can see the creases there from my original folded in half and folded in half. Now I'm taking this crease that I've made and folding it up to line up with that center crease. Does that make sense? And then I'm going to do that again with the other half, which gives you this unit, which now that you've seen what this is, all you're going to do then is do that 8 times and attach them all together to create this flower. So you can see from the back that it's just, you know, 8 of those together. So I'll show you again. This one, now I've already got the folds in it, so I can kind of fold the whole thing in front of you. So you fold it in half, you fold it in half till you have a little piece of pie. Then you fold flap 1 down, flip it over, fold flap 2 down. Unfold the half, unfold the half, till you just have this weird shape. It's almost a circle, but it's got these 2 little folds in it. And then you're going to fold them to meet up with the seam that you created that shows where the center of the circle is. Does anybody have any questions about that? So once you've done that, again, you just would repeat that 8 times and then line them up. So for your base circle, once you've created 8 of these, you're going to take your base circle, and what I did was I folded my base circle in half and in half, just so that I had a reference point for like how to glue them down straight. Do you know what I mean? So now that I've got creases in my base circle, I can see how to line these up. So you're going to glue one there, and then you're going to take this one and glue up a side there. And then you're just going to go around and around and around each time. Yes?
Here, the one that you put together, did you alternate?
I did. So this one, they're the same. This one, I flipped which side was pattern A and pattern B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does that make sense to everybody? So I've recorded this video and I will put it up on YouTube. But if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But yeah, it's a super cute. Once you make one, it's even cuter in real life. They're very fun and they look very confusing to the eye, but super cool. So hopefully you will enjoy making some of those. For cards, it'd be really pretty Christmas. If you did like nice reds and greens for Christmas cards, that'd be really cute.